Hey guys, welcome back to Barker's Nerf channel. I really appreciate that you're returning. So in today's episode, I'm looking at the internals of the Nerf Fortnite SPL blaster. I reviewed this a few weeks ago, so if you're looking for a review, go look back in my playlist, you will find it there. My son has had this now for a couple of weeks and he loves this blaster to bits. But I'm going to take it apart. And let's hope that I can put it back together again. Let's get into it and see what this thing is made of. Right, so in front of me is the Nerf Fortnite SPL blaster as promised, and I've already taken the opportunity to loosen all the screws so you don't have to watch me sit here and take the blaster apart. So I started with the priming handle, then I removed the screws for the grip, and then the rest of the shell was easy. Some screws sticking a little bit, there we go. Alright, so and now we can see the internals of this blaster revealed. I think we needed a little bit of zoom here. Right, so there we go. Okay, a little bit of hair inside this blaster. So let's look at the internals. What can we see? Okay, so this is very interesting. As we know, this blaster has got an internal mag, and you can see that over here, and it uses the exact same mechanism as a normal Nerf magazine. You can see the same pusher that's in the front of inside the magazine is inside this blaster. You can see it's exactly the same width. We'll see later if it's the same width in the inside diameter. So in theory, so far I tend to believe that you could theoretically cut this blaster at the bottom part open and glue a bigger magazine into place, and it should be able to work with, obviously with some modification, giving you more capacity. Right, so let's look further. What is unique in this blaster? So here we've got our plunger tube over here, and it's actually very tiny. I did not expect it to be this small. Then we've got a spring inside, and this little, I'm not sure what you would call it, but this little thing is just preventing the spring from pushing back further in the blaster. And then we've got our trigger mechanism over here. Something that is unique for me from this blaster is that this seems to be a sealed unit. Taking this out, you can see that we've got our catch here in the back over here, and it pushes into the bottom of the plunger tube over there, and obviously when you pull the trigger, it will release. Right, so let's put that aside. I wonder why they're making it like this now. Is this not to stop us from modding these blasters? Looking at the plunger tube itself, let's get that out of there. As you can see, it's quite small, and here's the little cap I was talking about. But the unique part inside of it is this spring. This spring looks very custom made for a Nerf blaster, and this is, I'm wondering, why is Nerf doing this? Is this now one of their new strategies that they're using to get us to stop modifying blasters? Because this is definitely not a standardized spring. So yeah, that just pushes in there. You can see the slot, the cuts opening in the bottom of the plunger tube where the catch will be pushing into. So yeah, so that's the plunger and its spring. Then all that remains is the magazine. Let's take that out. And the barrel. So this is the barrel, and if you look inside, you can see that it's got its actual AR still in place, and there's a dart guide as well. So it's actually fairly easy to modify this. It looks like it's got a clip here. If I twist this, I reckon that I will be able to open this guy up and just take this dart guide and the AR out. Right, let's look at the mag mechanism further. I just want to see, is it the same width as a normal magazine? Okay, so it looks slightly wider, but I still believe you will be able to modify this. You probably have to cut the magazine a little bit, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to fit it in here with relative ease, as I can't see any reason why this will not work. So there you go, you should be able to modify your Fortnite SPL blaster to give it more capacity if you really wanted to. Right, so what remains in this blaster? I am not sure what this is for. I actually have got no idea. I assume it's some type of locking mechanism, and then that is just a guide for the priming handle. So that concludes the review of the internals of this blaster. As you can see, it's a very basic blaster internally. Performance wise, the small plunger tube is not going to really help us. The spring that's used in here is very custom made. Nerf is really trying to stop us here from modding their blasters. What do you think? Are they trying to stop us? If you guys enjoy these type of videos, give me a like please. I would really appreciate it. And remember, subscribe to Barker's Nerf channel. See you soon. Cheers.